respected judges, parents, and all my dear friends. I am here today to deliver a speech on the topic impact of drugs on youth and the consequences in society. The drugs that are beneficial to humanity may also be detrimental to mankind. It is no argument that drugs are created to cure diseases and alleviate human condition. But however, some people may misuse these drugs, and this is called drug abuse. Drug addiction causes immense human distress, and the production and distribution of drugs have spawned crime and violence worldwide. Drug addiction makes people lead miserable lives between life and death. Every year, June 26 is celebrated as International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, an exercise undertaken by the world community to sensitize people and the youth against the menace of drugs. The picture is grim if the world statistics on drug scenario is considered. The turnover of over $500 billion is the third largest business after petroleum and arms trade. The two primary causes of drug abuse among youth is peer pressure and depression. The effects of drug abuse have social aspects, financial aspects, and health aspects as well. The negative consequences of drug abuse not only affects the individual that abuses the drugs, but their families, friends, various businesses, and government agencies. Crime rates have increased with drug abuse as drug addicts resort to crime to pay for their drugs. Drug abuse removes inhibition and impaired judgment, egging them to commit offenses. Group clashes, eve-teasing, impulsive murders have increased in rate with drug abuse. Apart from affecting the financial stability, drug abuse also causes untold emotional pain for every member of the family. Due to most abusers being the productive age of 18 to 35 years old, the loss in terms of human potential is incalculable. The damage to the physical, psychological, and moral growth of the youth is very high. The most obvious effect of drug abuse manifested in the body of an individual who abused drugs is illnesses, sicknesses, and ultimately death. A particularly devastating to the abuser's health is needle-borne diseases like HIV or AIDS and hepatitis. Over 3.5 million individuals aged 18 and over have admitted to having injected an illicit drug or the other throughout their lifetime. I'm concluding this short speech on the impact of drugs on youth, my dear friends and parents. Drug abuse have increased morbidity and mortality among adolescents worldwide. Millions of addicts will lose their life to drug abuse, and a significant number will grow up to become problem drug users. A comprehensive strategy involving programs to reduce the overall use of drugs has been evolved by governments and NGOs. We can further reduce drug abuse by monitoring the kinds of friends a child has and guiding against bad company, teaching the bad effects of drug abuse in school, and rehabilitation of the affected person. That's all from me.